Hello, hello. I see Miss Joanne. I see Miss Sandy. How are you? I hope everybody's doing well. Sorry, I just ran in and got here to my desk, so I've got a couple things out. Sadly, I need some sympathy cards. So that's what we're going to be working on. This is what's on my desk. So, you are here in the Inky Gatherings Facebook group. I am Carolyn Bosley, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am going to zoom just a little bit here. Let's see how I can make this happen. There we go. And, sorry, a little bit of movement there. My bad. And just remember, anything you see, actually tonight I am working, this is, I will say, in the new catalog. This, I think, might be a retiring item. So if you decide that's something you want, you have to go take a look before everything gets gone. Okay? Bows and Blossoms. And Peaceful Moments. I'm going to use it because it's got some great sympathy things on there. But, excuse me. Excuse me. So, anytime you want to shop with me, you can shop with me 24/7. I say you can shop in your jammies or you can shop in your Sunday best. Excuse me, I just came in with my husband and I took a ride up to take a look at something and rode with the windows down. So that is the allergies catching me. Thank you, Miss Faye. Thank you. So what I'm doing here, I picked out 3 colors just from my stash that I had over here. Rich Razzleberry, Gorgeous Grape, and Highland Heather, I believe. I don't think this is Fresh Freesia, but it'll work with Highland Heather, I think. Those are the 3 card bases. Let me see, it felt like, yeah, this one is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2, or, is that right? Yeah, 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. This one is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. And I have to look because I just pulled them out of my stash over here, and this is the same. So it really doesn't matter your base. But then my card front, I'm going to try, well, let me do a few of these because I need inside and out. So I'm going to cut some bases that are 3 1/4 by 5. And you'll see what I'm doing here in just a moment. Oh my goodness, now I've got the sneezes. 3 3/4 by 5. So let's cut this down and get 2 more out of this. Wow, that is off something. Oh, there we go. I was beginning to think my trimmer was off. It wasn't my trimmer, it was me. I didn't have everything down. So we're going to hold on to this, by the way. 3 1/4 by 5. 3 1/4 by 5. Okay, and then I'm going to take a piece. And we're going to do 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So we've got 3 1/2. 4 3/4. 4 3/4. And I think these will be my inside pieces. And by doing that, I think this made this one 5. So if we just cut off a small strip, then I can go 3 1/2. 1. 3 1/2. Remember, this way I can get 5 pieces and a little strip if I need one for a greeting at some time or another. Don't throw that away because I use that. Now, if you hear some sizzling in the background, hubby is in the kitchen frying up some burgers for us. He's being a good man. So I'm going to find the greeting that I want, and that is the with sympathy, with deepest sympathy actually. Let me find the paper and go ahead and mount this one so we can see it. Pull that piece off. Pull that piece off. And let's... Joanne, I was up your way just a few minutes ago. There we go. So we have the with deepest sympathy. And so I know that that is about that size, and I want to, I know it looks crazy, but you'll see what I'm be doing in just a moment. Let's close this up. Use this piece under here. And then, oh, that's sort of white. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let me change out just a moment. It'll be easier to see. Let me get a piece of newsprint here. Let's see if this will work better, maybe. Okay. And then we're just going to see where I might want my with sympathy located. Okay. And then we're going to maybe use a little bit of washi tape. Let me slide over here and grab a piece of washi tape. Oh, pitter patter, that's Drummer. He thinks I got a treat, and it's washi tape, which he cannot eat, of course. So he's not happy with me. Let me see if I can get a piece of this washi tape. It's old. Apparently I got an old piece here. I know I'm off camera. Sorry. Let me get back on. Oh, that's right, Miss Joanne. I forgot where you were going today. I forgot that. So, let's see. This is just an old washi tape. Washi tape, any kind of sticker like this, has a shelf life. And it's really about a year, to be honest with you. And that's just, I'm not looking at manufacturer telling me. That's just from experience. So, you just have to work with it to get that end up. So let's see if I can sort of make this level. And you know me, it's going to be as level as I can get it, but I'm not panicking about it or anything. So I'm just going to stick this down each corner, and then I'm going to use a piece that will stick down this side and this side. I'm using this as a mask is what I'm doing, okay? Then I'm going to pull out this set, which I have not labeled, so don't panic. We're going to do a few things here. We're going to mount a few of the flowers. And then we will mount a few, let's see, I think this is the leaf, or petals, leaves. And then I think I have one more that I really want on here. And that is this green leaf. So, I see. You can see she got her hair cut. Yay! So we're just simply going to start with this. I'm inking this one up with Rich Razzleberry. Okay, all three of these colors really flow together, so I'm probably going to use some of each here. But I'm going to try this. Ooh, that's pretty. Try this first and see. I'm going to move my case so I can see which is top and which is bottom. I see. Boy, that's pretty. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So we're going to go right in the middle with that one. Oh, look there. Now, I will say, if you don't watch what you're doing and get close enough, then you have to use your marker and color in from the edge of the paper. And yeah, it's one of those things where I'm sticking my tongue out to finish that one, just because I didn't mark so hard on it. And I think the same thing here. I think it'll be fine. I'll fill in with a little bit more there a little bit later, but we're good. And then let's do just a little bit there. Boy, sometime maybe what I should have done, instead of using cardstock, because that's what I've used as my mask, I probably should have used designer series paper or a piece of copy paper, you know, thinner print out of the trash type thing. Okay, so we have that. Now looks like I'm going to need some green. What color green do I want? Let's, you know me, I'm an old olive girl. I know a lot of folks aren't, but I just can't help it. I am. Let's see what this comes up with here. So, oops, I made a mark on that one, didn't I? So I'm going to have to fix that after a while with something. Ooh, there we go. And there we go. So let's pull my marker, just because I didn't color dark enough. So who's with me there? Hey, has everybody done their last chance ordering? We're getting close now. I don't think a lot of folks were expecting me to be on, so I hope everybody can catch the replay. Now let's pull this. Pull a light. Oops, sorry. This is my Highland Heather. I know, it's crazy trying to decide. It's like once you get one done, you're okay, you know? But you have to figure out those few first. I'm just coloring in, coloring in. I love this type of card because you can just play and come up with things. Now I've pulled out, this is the Pear Pizzazz. Oops, did you see me knock that off? I did. Even if you didn't see me, I did it. Hey, Miss Linda Myers. Aha. I know it sort of looks crappy, doesn't it? It really does. But now just wait. It's going to take hold in a moment. And you're going to see, and I think you're really going to think, wow, this is pretty nice. So let me see what this is looking like for a moment. Oh, you know, I don't know that we need anything else. Lay this over here. I want to make sure I don't have any ink on my finger. So there, I see where I didn't get the leaf off the one stamp all the way stamped, so we're adding that to it. Look. Now, I think because we used the rich raspberry, I think we can do that with the deepest sympathy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wrong color, wrong. Let's go back to rich raspberry. Yeah. Oh, guess who I got to play with today, by the way? Hey, Miss Sharon. I got to play with Jace, yes. So I'm going to be working from home this week, and Jace is going to be visiting me. Yeah. So we're going to have a fun time. Now, I do want a little bit more of the petal. And here's why. I want this petal to come right there. It just seemed like it was empty right there. I also want a little bit more to reach down right there. Oh, and see, I made a mark, so guess what? That one's going to have a little bit more right there too. So then I'm simply going to pull this, and I will mount this, and then I may add like one little gem dot or something right there, but that's it. And I probably will pop this up. I don't think there's going to be any ribbon or anything here. I may do some splat on it. So there's one down, and then I'm going to come back. Oh, Drummer says hello, hello. Yeah, got it on my finger. Knew I wouldn't, just knew it, just knew it. So on this one, we're just going to do some variation of the greens first instead of the flower. I know, rich raspberry is gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, so we have that. Then I think we'll come back with gorgeous grape. And the first thing I need to do is find my green, because I see where I didn't get my marker all the way to the edge of my paper. There we go, there we go. Now I'm coming back with some gorgeous grape. Wow, didn't get that real good, did I? It's okay, we will color it in. Okay. Then, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Okay, you know what? I'm going to clean off that big flower again. Thanks, everybody, for joining me just to see what I have on my desk. I love to play with some of these sometimes just to see what it's going to become. Now finding my stamp is the next thing. It's right in front of me. It be there, it be there, it be there. So, I cleaned that off. Well, I didn't clean it off too good, apparently. There we go. That gets a little bit better. And let's come back with now, I need to get this little marker because I didn't fill that in somehow. Who knows what I didn't do there, but it didn't work. So we're just using, my markers are getting sort of dry. I need to replace a few. One day I will. There we go. Do we want anything else? See, I have this little bit of purple right there that just bothers me a little bit, but it it's not in the best spot, but we're going to just do a little bit more of the green to cover. And yes, I rocked again. So there we go. Oh, ooh, I did it the purple that time instead. So then we're just lifting it up. And see, I mean, it makes just a gorgeous bouquet of flowers, but yet your wording and everything shows up so well in there. That. Isn't that pretty? And then it would also work on this one. And again, I still have to, oh, there we go, isn't it? There we go. Now, I'm going to try Fresh Freesia with this one and mix a little bit in with some color. I don't know what color yet, but with some color I'm going to. So here we go again. We're going to put this back on. Oh, let's see if I have a piece of paper I'm going to cut. Give me just a second. This piece that I was using is 1 1.25. I think will work. Yeah, 1 1/4. So I'm going to take a piece of this. Ooh, get it out of my. I'm going to cut a piece that's 1 1/4. And let me see if this will work. I'm pretty sure it will. Yes. Okay. Let's get the cutter out of the way. So we lay this down. Find us one more piece. So this time I am using just a piece of the newsprint paper, puppy paper, whatever you want to call it, to keep these down, okay? And let's see if I can figure, does that look sort of straight there? I think we're going to go with it, I think. And maybe find one more little piece. I've left it on the newsprint somewhere. Over the rainbow. Who's with me? Am I seeing some thumbs up? Are you liking the color combos and how it comes together? I hope so anyway. So now what I'm doing here, I'm going to make sure that's tied enough across there at least. So then we're going to use, let's clean this. This is going to be our base. And we're going to use the fresh fuchsia. And you'll see, I think, what I mean about, yeah. Not leaving as much space where I was having to cover up and all that good stuff. Okay, so we've got that done. Then let's come back again with some green. Oh, let's do the petals. I like doing the petals on this one. I don't know why, but I do. And you see, you don't necessarily show all. Whoop, got a little crooked there on that one, but that's okay. There we go. And then let's come back with maybe a little dark, but we're going to do it. And just see what it turns out. Oh, I really like that actually. So there's that. Now, I do see that I need to fill in a little spot here and here. And I don't know if I really do, if it's just the way the flower faded. At the spot it did, I needed to make sure it did something different. So then we will come back and let's change our greens just so that we have a little bit of a variation. Ooh, that's sort of dark. And light. And then here we can go dark. And I don't know that we want any more. So let's peel this up and see. Looky there. Isn't that pretty? And it, you know, it's minimal paper. Hey, Miss Kathy D's. Minimal paper, minimal stamping, and I think, what color am I going to use with this one? Yeah, I think it's going to work. There we go. And again, yes, I will come back and I will Get that out of the way for a minute. I will put these on the cards. Add just a little bit of an embellishment somewhere. I'm not sure what that will be. Oh, you know what I see? I see where I got fingerprints down here at the bottom. See where I got a little bit of a fingerprint color? Try to make you see that little spot there. Well, we got to cover that up. I'll just tell you we do. So we're going to use the old olive, but we're going to stamp off one time. And we're going to turn this to the side. Looky there. That's all we needed to do. All we needed to do. Now, with this one, just because of the way it's made, I wouldn't mind doing this. And that. Okay. Then, I probably still got it on my fingers. Let's lay it up here. Like I said, still got to put just a little bit of something on there for an embellishment. But there I have one. I have two. And again, these are not adhered. I've just got them laying on. And we have three. Okay? But that's how quick and easy it was to make those three. So, now you know what I've had on my desk. I've been working on. And I've got a couple projects that I've got to be working on for this weekend. Hey, have you guys been posting your cards? You have your challenge card. And you have the card from the weekend, from Saturday. You had all the dimensions ahead of time. And you had the video on how to. So you've got to get posting. You never know what things might come in the mail to those who post. Instead of those who wait, it's to those who post. So, I am going to head off of here, go have some dinner with the hubs, and you hear me putting stamps away, sorry, and watch to see if I see any questions or anything come up, so let me know. Hey, any of my direct downline, Linda, Faye, I don't see anybody else on here at the moment. Please expect an email from me tonight or tomorrow, okay? Regarding, or Susan, if you watch on a replay, or Judy Hollers, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Take a look and see, or just be watching for an email for something going on with the demos, okay? So, sounds like a plan. I want to see you guys making some cards, okay? So post some. Get to posting. I know it's pretty outside, but this hot weather, you can be inside a little bit too, okay? So, have a great evening. I'll move some of this out of the way so you'll be able to see it. Don't forget to share. Please share. Let's build our group and get some activities going on the group, okay? So, have a great evening. See you soon. Bye-bye.